I think that the students, as each year progresses, look a little bit more forward to the MLK activities, and we have learned as the people who put on these programs what is more enriching than others and what has really kind of resonated with the students.
Our Vanderbilt students have always, been at the front end, at the forefront of these types of recognitions, of celebrations, or whatever you want to call them. Our Vanderbilt students are, obviously are very well read, and they know the legacy and the history of people like Martin Luther King and other leaders. So they're always very excited about these opportunities.
I think it's really important to realize the commitments of past individuals to be able to get to the point we are now, and just to be able to give back in ways that will be able to be influential for our own personal development, but also for community involvement, and just showing that Vanderbilt students also care about how to improve our community and how we can give back as students.
I think there's nothing like location, and I think when you're right, when you're getting an education right here in the hotbed of so much of the activity in the 50s and 60s, and people again like John Lewis and James Lawson and Martin Luther King, who came here in the late 60s. I think it's a very important part of that legacy to understand that a lot of these things happened right under your nose, right here in Nashville.
I think the MLK Day of Service is a really great way to sort of refocus on Nashville again and see sort of why it's important not just to do service outside of the country and other locations in this country, but also focus on where we attend school and issues like right in our neighborhood.
I think that the fact that students are doing so many different types of service projects, whether it's part of the weekend of service beforehand or as even on the day of MLK, it speaks to a real testimony to the students themselves and taking to heart what our chancellor gave to us. Because years ago, Vanderbilt didn't have the day off from classes for Reverend King's memorial, and so when Chancellor Zeppos gave us that day off, it was with the charge to do something, to do service. It's not another day to sleep in, it's not just a day off from classes, but he really wanted you to do something and make it a real opportunity.
I remember as a freshman when we didn't have MLK Day, really, it wasn't really acknowledged much on campus, and it's been a major turnaround here at Vanderbilt, and I think it's just a really great way for all the students to come together and do service, which is something that Martin Luther King was definitely very passionate about, and just show how much we care about the community that we live in.
I'm just hoping to get a deeper appreciation and understanding about the civil rights movement and Nashville's part in it.
Everybody comes out to the events and really takes part in everything that they get a chance to see, because they are those once-in-a-lifetime moments, and they really need to take advantage of them, and we're very happy that they'll come and enjoy them.